6th installment of this match. Yes, so many wars between these two players. These two very high rated players. Oh, this is unbelievable. Dr1000IQ is in fact up by a point in terms of rating. So let me change the title then. Because usually I put in the title the first player, the highest rated player. So now the honor has to go to Dr1000IQ. Alright. I think we've done it. Alright. So we take a look at the game now. I bet a Dutch, of course, between these two. Doctor, allowing e5, alright. He's going for a d3 setup, but here you need to play e4 at some point. Java update is available. Okay, and Joe's getting this typical setup. This typical setup with the queen being here, trying to go for these types of attacks. That was meant to be for the knight, of course. Or like even bishop h3 and knight g4. Probably that's the more usual plan. Knight e5. Okay. Now you just probably pick up e5. I shouldn't be afraid of knight g4, to be honest. Here, is there any problem with taking e5? What am I talking about? This is d4. Is there any problem with taking d4? Because knight g4, your queen is protecting, so I don't know. Anyway, he played queen g2 immediately. And look at this, 24 moves, and they're in extreme time pressure, so they took quite a while to reach this position. Now, of course, white stands much better with his... Actually, hold on. Why is... Okay, we'll take a look at this later, maybe. Joe's really low on time. Wait, hold on. What happened? Ah, okay. So Dr1000IQ didn't recover the pawn, and he was a pawn down the entire game. And here, the passed pawns for both sides were traded, and now, yeah, he's just a pawn up. Let's see if Joe can convert this on time. No, Dr1000IQ is fast, but Joe is insanely fast, as you've seen yesterday. Wow, but look at Dr1000IQ go. He's not going down. Wow, that's impressive. Let's see the tricks. Okay, Joe is getting a pre-movable setup. This is very wise in bullet. Of course, Joe is a huge bullet expert, and just as I say that, he blunders a rook. But whoa, whoa, look at the speed, look at the speed. He's gonna flag him in this endgame. Oh, look at Joe go. Oh, it's a draw. Okay. He could have flagged him if had he pushed h3 and continued moving the... But yeah, not easy at all to do that. And Dr1000IQ was very fast. Again, we get this weird Alipinish setup. Not Alipinish, this is actually the Alipin. Yeah, this should... you get an isolated pawn as white. And it should be slightly favorable for you, considering the activity of white's pieces, of course. And black has kind of wasted some time with the Fiend Kettle there. Kind of. Of course, g6 is a very good line against the Alpin. Well, I don't know if it's considered theoretically very good, but it's a good line. It's a fine line. Let's be accurate with our terminology here. Alright, queen a5, playing it like in dragon style. If you guys have watched some wars between these two, you might have seen how these two have played so many dragons against each other. And you might remember Dr1000IQ always going for this queen a5 idea against the accelerated dragon setups. Malika piece, queen's isolated pawn. Oh, Crepuscular, yeah, I haven't seen you in a long while, buddy. What's up? Welcome to the chat. Yeah, Malika piece, queens isolated pawns. Isolated queen's pawns positions. They like show the depth of chess, seriously. The depth of chess. Nice title. Well, yeah, yesterday and today, so many streams covering Carlsen. And I just wanted to stream some chess wars. We have this 2800 rated guy playing, or on Lichess he's 3200 rated. So we have this 3200 rated guy who's going to watch a match between Dr1000IQ and Joe. Okay, so bishop a2, yeah, kind of a waste of a tempo, huh? Nick Saliba, what's up? I thought it was later. It's 1 a.m. Okay. Ooh, the fork, thanks to the bishop on b5. Uh-huh. Nice. Dr1000IQ, very sharp. Yeah, he's outplaying him here. Now the isolated d pawn feels like a weakness, especially because it's so well controlled by this pawn. So the square in front of the isolated pawn is well controlled. Huh, is queen a1 not possible though? Queen a1 is possible. You have to play queen a1, right? I guess he's calculating queen a1 and knight takes b2. Okay, but he shouldn't have taken this much time. This is still marginally acceptable for white. We have maybe queen f4. Yeah, he does that. Queen f5, okay. Maybe queen h5. Queen is kind of perhaps getting stranded after some knight g5, g4 possibly. The bullet ratings have inflated, really? Due to Carlsen playing, or you mean at the top, right? Yeah, there weren't. Yeah, Penguin used to be the highest rated with about a 2000 rating. Now it's Carlsen and Alireza, with both of them have 3200, so possible, yeah. Okay, intending after queen takes g5, knight takes f7, I guess? Or simply rook e4. Both are questionable though. I don't know. It's up to Dr1000IQ to calculate this. Shows really low on time though. Maybe he's considering bishop takes g2. Astounding. Yeah, there's queen h2 after queen takes h3. He intends queen takes h3, queen h1 mate, obviously, but there's queen h2. Okay, but if you've gone for this, you have to play queen h3, I guess. After queen h3, actually... No, I was thinking bishop e6, that gets mated. What am I talking about? Not taking with the queen there. Alright. Yeah, Joe is way down on time. And he's just giving up the bishop with check. Yep. I think I might need to lower my FPS. This is... the lag is quite severe here. It's picking up now though. That was a bullet trick. That was a bullet trick. He fell for it. Ouch. Ouch. He's not finding the correct piece setup though, Joe is. Joe is not. He has rook d8, takes, and queen f6 check. Let's see if he'll find that. He's really low on time. He should go for a draw, yeah. That's such a shame. After that trick, he should at least go for a draw or play like insanely quickly. He made it close. Yeah, seriously, I might need to lower my FPS. All three of them have gotten to the mid 3200s. Yeah, there has been some inflation, I guess. F4 here. Yeah, so this is a very natural move. You just want to break open white's kingside in this Dutch setup. It's funny how the best line in the Dutch, the best line, yeah, it's theoretically it's the best line. There has been a ton of worked out theory for that to be the case. Yeah, it's funny how the best line against the Dutch is to Fianchetto, and against that, black just goes haywire and attacks the Fianchetto. So that's kind of ironic. I don't know. Anyway, back to the game. So I really like black's position here, actually. Dr1000IQ was finding much better setups against the Dutch, so why is he not finding them here? I guess because Joe is changing. Because, yeah, Dr1000IQ wasn't going for an early d4, so Joe was responding with e6 and playing... I really forgot. Was he going for an early d4? I honestly have no clue. I don't remember. But if he weren't, then that means Joe going for the classical Leningrad wasn't so great. So now he's maybe rectified his error and gone for e5 immediately, since Dr1000IQ didn't play d4. But I'm not sure if in those games, in the earlier wars, the 7 billion wars before this one, it didn't happen. e4 would be an interesting move. Yeah, but just h4, no? f5? Yeah, so I was right, e4 is... But now queen f7, intending queen takes c4. I guess you have e5 after that? But e5 just takes g3. Very complicated. Yeah, take c4 now. Or is that too dangerous? Maybe king h1, rook g1 after takes c4. The title name, yes. Yeah. White. Yeah, white is better against all systems. It's the friggin' Dutch, man. It's a friggin' bad opening. I apologize to Simon Williams. And that's coming from someone who plays the Benoni. Look, I know the Benoni is a terrible opening. You don't have to tell me. So queen d3 here. Yeah, but queen e2, right? Yes. And now knight f6 is met with e5. But then e5, knight d5. Yeah, he's covering knight d5 and now threatening e5. Again, making e5, knight d5 possible. This has been the central discussion for the past 3 moves. Okay. Again, keeping this in mind, knight d5. Yeah, honestly, I would just try to pick up the pawn on... Okay, d6 as well as a weak pawn. Now you have to play d5, yeah. I was thinking maybe bishop g5 and take on h4. Joe's really low on time. Use arrows, yeah, you can use arrows. But well, this wasn't an arrow, but... Whoa. Knight d6. That was taken. Ouch. Yeah, that's a mistake. You had to go here, I guess. Yeah, this is simply terrible anyway. Not looking good. Nope. Bishop check is met with g6. But g6, rook e7. Yeah, and rook e7 anyway as well. Yep, now you have to play rook f7. Ouch. Take on g7, yep. Yeah, this is completely lost. At least there's a pawn for the piece, but not enough. Now threatening bishop g7 check. Joe is not sharp today. He's not noticing the tactics for some reason. He's usually much sharper than this. He's usually extremely sharp. He has a 3000 tactics rating on chess.com. Okay, back to this Alpen. I don't like, to be honest, Joe going for the Alpen. I think this line is very annoying to play for white because black just really destroys white's center with f6 later on and stuff like that. I've played this line as white, and and knight e7, knight f5. It's disgusting, to be honest. Okay, but now I guess you can try to play g4 here. However crazy it's probably a bit too crazy though. Joe and I think alike here. Probably just f6 now. What? Oh! Yeah, Joe and I are not tactically sharp today. I'm not tactically sharp ever. He's not tactically sharp today. Yeah, so that was the point, to push through d4. But it's not so clear actually after knight e4, knight f6 check. It's not like it's an easy win. The score isn't showing, Beiluf. It's 2.5 for Dr1000IQ. The score is right there under their names. Or do you not, can you not see it? Yeah, Joe's spending way too much time. You just play knight e4 here. And what else are you going to play? Bishop g5? Like, yeah, I've been critical of this many times. I don't like sometimes his time usage. He makes up for it with his bullet skills, but sometimes he can't. He digs a hole too deep to come back from. Rook d1. Intending, bishop g6. But bishop g6. Not even bishop g6. Huh. Okay, now this is terrible. Come on. I mean, if you've gone for this, at least play bishop g6. Maybe he was afraid of f takes, but f takes, rook takes, there's no rook takes because of the pin. I don't know. Yeah, just a pawn and all of these weaknesses, all of this weakness and these weaknesses. It's not looking good. And the only compensation is the bishop pair. And maybe some outside chances for an attack, but the bishop pair can now be removed, leaving white with an isolated pawn. And now even queen takes a3 could be played. And this attack needs 7 billion moves to work. He's protecting the pawns, but when you go into defensive mode in this position, it's too little too late now. Okay, Beiluf. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yes, I think he's frustrated as well. He was getting really close in both games. Actually, no, the last game wasn't. Yeah, Dr1000IQ played well there. Okay, some chances, I guess. It's only a pawn. Yeah, a pawn in endgame. Dr1000IQ could have made this much worse for Joe. Yeah, okay, now just rook b1. Rook b1 I would have thought. Yeah, he's playing rook b3 now. Yeah, the problem is this h-pawn is weak, but at least there's some space advantage. He's trying to mate him. That's clever. That is clever. Yeah, now this is getting closer to a draw than not. This is definitely a draw now. No, not definitely, but this is very close to a draw now. I guess he'll play h5, try to go for a passed pawn. And now, okay, no, this isn't so good, no. No, this is gone. Wait, was it always 2 pawns? No, Joe lost a pawn where? Ah, here he lost a pawn. Yeah, this sequence wasn't the best. I'm not taking a look at the game because, of course, Dr1000IQ will win. It's a very simple conversion and he has way more time. Aha, now going for a d4 setup, see? Yeah, that's, I see. Rook e1 against the Leningrad, yeah, Rook e1. I bet he studied something here. Yeah, this early knight e4s trying to block in e4 that way. Isn't this the line Simon Williams talks about? It's a very annoying line for black. I think it is, from what I remember. David Fassbinder, what's up? Nice to see you, buddy. Okay, so yeah, I think this is the line. Someone might want to double check this. If I recall correctly, Simon Williams says this is the annoying line against the Leningrad. I think even Gelfand played it against him. Not remembering. Anyway. Yeah, knight takes e5. After bishop, I was thinking maybe bishop e4 was even a move there. But this as well is very strong. Now, allowing bishop f2. Yeah, because king takes f2, there's bishop e4. Yeah, Dr1000IQ played that too quickly. Sometimes he does this, overconfidence. Gilad! Team Black Holes, Gilad. Joe Burning Clock. Yeah, David Fassbinder. We're just doing chess wars basically every stream. What is this? This is allowing bishop d3 check. Okay. Bishop d3 check. Yeah, we're doing these late night streams just because we're doing chess wars, and whenever the players want to play, I accept. Okay, maybe bishop d4 check now? Maybe there's bishop f3 though. Maybe there's bishop f3. Okay. What's the material situation after queen takes a1? Or this? Yeah, he's up in exchange, but it's exchange and a pawn. But it's not the cleanest. I guess you get to trade rooks, though do you really want to do that as black? Probably not. Okay, queen c7 picking up another pawn. Maybe bishop d5 is possible. Okay, he does this. Bishop d5, maybe queen c4 later than queen e6. Should be fine. We're going to see what we do this week if we do the rematch. So what I'm thinking is that the teams should have the same players. So if we change just one player in the lineup, it's a new team with a new name. So we'll see if we'll get a rematch with Black Holes versus Google IQ, or it'll be different teams. And now I guess rook e6. Rook e6 should be alright. There's no tricks on d5, I believe. There are no tricks. Queen takes a7 wins. Yeah, because it wins a pawn, right? Okay, now bishop e4 maybe. White. Okay, he's attacking g7 further. And I was thinking maybe potentially even threatening some queen c4 at some point. Yeah, so Dr1000IQ has done well. And it's the time that's coming to bite Joe. Yeah, this is simply, you're not coming back from this time deficit. And he's trading. Okay, you're an exchange up for a pawn. But the time is simply unacceptable. It's simply unplayable, not unacceptable. I faced this in my classical game today, Malika Peace. I was playing this classical game. My opponent played like the worst. Ooh, rook e2. Yeah, but too little, too late now. Yeah, won't be enough. Yeah, just each check costs you almost a second. He's giving up. Actually, in this case, probably not even taking the rook is even better. Yeah. Okay, he's getting a pre-movable setup. Dr1000IQ with a crazy pre-move. Okay, this is a win. Yeah, but he got a draw. Okay, that's an escape for Joe, to be honest. 4-1 for Dr1000IQ. By the way, that score is insane. Held rook up for 14 seconds. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes it is enough, but yeah, usually probably not. If it's such a complicated position. Yeah, today we joked that if you guys saw yesterday, Joe played a match against Halim Mansour with time odds, and yeah, we joked today that he should do the same against Dr1000IQ, and Beiruf is saying in the chat he's taking time odds too seriously. Yeah, it's as if he's playing with time odds these matches. Okay, he's back to Dr1000IQ, the dragon spirit. Yeah, I think it's even correct here. You pick up a pawn, you destroy, because you're picking up even f5 now. And yeah, this is like really questionable for white, I think. Yeah, but white is picking up the queen side as well, probably, so perhaps not too bad. Yeah, so shying away from the Alpen is Joe. I think that's a wise decision. He's getting slightly outplayed in the Alpen. Usually in the accelerated dragon he's doing better, but now not so much. Can anyone check if the line they played last game is the line Simon Williams doesn't like against the Dutch? Okay, Joe trying to recover some pawns at least. Not as if he's the one down material, but just to strengthen his material hold, so to say. b5 is a very nice move, intending queen a8, which is kind of annoying. I guess though, there isn't much to fear after bishop e3, even though rook takes e3 lines up the rooks, like there might be bishop d4, but that's controlled seemingly. Bishop e6. Alright. Yeah, shying away from trades. Joe using way too much time. And yeah, asking the question for white, what move do you make in this position? It's not easy to find a move in these kinds of positions. White would optimally like to just stay, but maybe c4 was an interesting idea. c4 right there. Yeah, queen a1, something we've mentioned before. He's doing it now. Joe spending far too much time. Yeah, how are you going to come back from this time deficit? Maybe Dr1000IQ even just intends to take queen a3. That's a very radical way of defending, though not incorrect. Seems to work out tactically. All is good. Yeah, Dr1000IQ, maybe after like bishop e3, he was intending to just take on a2, maybe take on b2 to recover the queenside pawns he's lost. Okay, now these bishop d4 ideas are gaining in strength, but they're not possible as of yet. And bishop takes g2 is not possible, so everything seems alright for now. But there are some threats like knight g4, knight h4, intending knight takes g2. And maybe knight d4 now. No, that still doesn't work. Black could try to win a pawn, but I don't know if that's best. Probably not. By probably not, I mean definitely not. You don't want to trade those pieces. Trade your strong bishop. Okay, Joe evening up on time a bit. Yeah. Ouch. This will hurt. With check as well. Ouch. Yeah, funny white pieces, Malika piece. Actually, he's not doing too badly here, but it's bad, of course. Yeah, I don't see a way out here. But Dr1000IQ spending some time. Huh. Yeah, the worst seems to be over. Or has the... Wow, look at the time, evening up. Okay, now they're in pure bullet mode. Bullet mode. Attacking d6, although not really. It's difficult to find anything for white. Yeah, Dr1000IQ finds knight f3 is mate. Knight f3 was mate. He goes for the material instead. Yeah, now a lot of easy pre-moves for Joe. Look at Joe evening up on time. Ooh. Ooh. Hold on there. Okay, not enough, not enough. Joe, impressive speed as usual. Yeah, he's insanely fast. I think in terms of pre-moves, he's improved a lot, I think. Dr1000IQ not going for the d4 setup. That served him so well. That's strange. 5-1 for Dr1000IQ. That's an insane score. They started out with the same rating. Look at Dr1000IQ. He's gained 20 rating points while Joe has lost 20. Or almost. Yeah, back to the same line. Joe shouldn't be spending enough that much time here. I loved the position he got previously. Knight d7 now. Yeah, wasn't that what was played? I think that was the first game, right? They played this line. Yeah, I think that was what was played. Yeah, he has 1000IQ, G-Lad. That cannot be denied. That cannot be denied. He's showing 1000IQ in this match. Okay, but in every match when we see this kind of score, we always hope for a comeback, because we don't want a short match. So now f4. Yeah. f4 is a very typical reaction. He's not doing it. Am I missing something? Why is f4 not played? If it's on the internet, it's true. If only, Gilad, if only. If only that phrase were true like half the amount of times, that would be the world would be a perfect place. But unfortunately, it's untrue like 7 billion times out of 1. Okay, I'm exaggerating, but still. So many falsehoods. Now, especially with the advent of deep fakes, our society is going to experience a whole load of falsehoods. Well, probably not more in terms of pure amount of falsehoods, but falsehoods will be more believable. That's the argument. I really like black's position here. You're threatening e4, so much pressure on the f-file. Knight d4 or knight fd4 isn't possible because of the pawn, and that would be kind of the only way, or knight fg1 or knight eg1, but both are, or all three of these moves aren't possible, or all four if we consider knight eg4, knight d4. I really need to stop speaking about these crazy hypotheticals. But you get what I'm saying. So my point is that the knight on e2 is hanging, and there's no way for its friendly knight, its neighbor knight, to support it. Yeah, wow. Dr1000IQ just resigns. Oof. Whoa. Alright, alright. Yeah, that's maybe showing a bit too much respect. Yeah, it's okay to post links. Yeah, it's crazy, yeah, I've seen those. Deepfakes, they're not talked about enough, I think. They should be like... okay, now we're dealing with a pandemic, of course, but when this pandemic is over, we need to really discuss these deepfakes just as much as we do the pandemic currently, or even more. It has huge implications on our society. There won't be a real like solution to this problem, but there should be ways to mitigate its effects, or at least like with education that like I imagine many people would not be aware of deep fakes, so they could be easily manipulated. They are unavoidable, just as probably artificial intelligence is unavoidable. Gilad, I think so too, yeah. You really can't stop the wheel from going the way it is, I think. Or if you do, then you have to wonder about what you're missing out on. But that's a thought that keeps me thinking. Okay, we're speaking about the trajectory of society from these deep fakes, and Beiluf just says, I'll use these deep fakes to get a Tinder date. Some people have their priorities set straight. Beiluf is one thirsty loof. It is what it is. Yeah, so that's something that makes me think, like, perhaps artificial intelligence is going to be our doom. It's going to be an existential threat that we cannot recover from. And in fact, maybe other alien societies don't exist because they too have reached a certain level where they have created artificial intelligence, and at some point that artificial intelligence just killed them off, like it will do to us in this hypothetical scenario. And then that means that we really need to stop artificial intelligence. But perhaps after you reach a specific threshold, there won't be a way to stop it, because there will always be that one scientist who will think, yeah, but the effects aren't going to happen. And we have no way of knowing if whether or not it will happen. So in this very bleak scenario, it shows that we are screwed. But it's one thought. I don't really believe it, to be honest. Regium, yes, Regium. Ah, Regium. Don't get me going about Regium. Bailiff, no nihilism here. Just some depressive scenarios that you need to consider if you're planning for things as a human being. It's probably more dangerous than fair, David Fassbinder, I would say so. I'm not shaming on AI. Malika Peace. Fishy is more interested in our doom than anything else. I think you're joking, but I think that's a fair assertion actually. I am very much interested in these things. By the way, I haven't talked about this game at all. Rook E2 now, Rook D2 I meant. Yeah, it seems Dr1000IQ will pick up another game. Yep. 6-2. 6-2. He only needs one game now. Ouch. This is kind of for all the marbles. No evil machines, just evil people. This is kind of like the gun argument, huh? No evil guns don't kill people, people kill people. I mean, like, yeah, but okay, I'm not going to have a gun discussion here. Guns, like, it's not guns it's not so easy. Like, there are good arguments for, there are good arguments against. It's not like so clear cut, but when it comes to machines, there's a very, like, except for this bleak scenario I talked about, there are very little reasons to stop the progress of technology. So yeah, the argument Malika Peace proposed kind of makes sense in this case. Because yeah, you just have to stop evil actors from making use of machines. On the other hand, AI brought us AlphaZero and his sister Leela. Well, the popular narrative is that Leela is AlphaZero's daughter, not sister. But yeah, it's a complex family. They have some problems. They have some issues. I'm not liking this as much for black, by the way, because I think now with D4, there is a lot of pressure here for black to deal with. And okay, but actually, yeah, like, being greedy here isn't so clear, because I can maybe, but that's not enough. Okay, what is enough is this. Yeah, this. Yeah, I forgot you can play knight g4. Yeah, knight g4. Yeah, that's good. Intending, of course, bishop takes g2 and queen takes h2, check. Not mate, check, because there's king f3. Yeah. Ooh, there's a that doesn't work. I was thinking here to go for the alpha zero thing, since we were talking about alpha zero, and trap black's queen on h1, white's queen on h1. But unfortunately, this gets picked up. But Joe can maybe try to prepare that with queen h5 here. But then I guess takes on f4 can be played, or bishop takes f4. No, not bishop takes with g. Anyway. Yeah, here what do you play? Knight h6, I guess. And after g4, just no. Wow. Okay. Like, does he find this useful though? If h takes g3 occurs, is this useful? Dogs with shotguns. Okay. Alright, Beiluf. Now that's one heck of a fantasy you have there. What? What's this? Why is he giving up a piece? I'm thoroughly confused. I'm thoroughly confused. What's going on here? Zero compensation, actually. No, not even the slightest of attacking chances. Robotic dogs with shotguns. That's what I'm talking about, Malika piece. Gilat says to Beiluf, good dogs have ability but not motivation. Cats with shotguns are much better. Okay, queen takes b5 now. Taking with. Yeah, this is one of the few games where Joe is very close on time at least. f6, by the way, is met by bishop f8, though maybe bishop c5 there. Might have been annoying. Anyway, okay, queen a1 check now. Okay, as I was talking about the speed, Joe is taking far too much time again. Yeah, this is a good move, preventing all of these tricks with f6 and whatnot. Yeah, just maybe b4 now. Just keep pushing the pawn. Push him, baby. Oh, first time I see Joe up on time actually in the match. Oh, he missed the tactic though. Nice. Yeah, this is over. GG. Queen e6, and that's it. 7-2. That's a friggin' insane score. That's unbelievable. In terms of matches, by the way, Dr1000IQ has won 4. He won the last 3, I think. I think he won the last 3. And yeah, Joe has won 2. So 4-2. Absolutely insane performance, by the way. The score doesn't reflect though the closeness of the games. The games were far closer than that. Beiluf says, cut the chess, let's talk. Yeah, well, that's the point of streaming, of course. Otherwise, I'd just do I just record. But there has to come a time to look at the chess. Maybe we can do something like after every war, just analyze the last game or one critical game or something. Let's analyze this game, maybe. Just for funsies. So yeah, here I would prefer to really prevent e5 against the Leningrad, but okay. Dr1000IQ has joined us. So let's put up our own commentary, then we'll think with the engine on. I don't know if a6 is useful here. I would probably just play queen h5 immediately. a6, there's like you're preventing knight b5, but I mean if you play queen h5 immediately and knight b5 is played, just play bishop d8 and it should be fine. That's a typical reaction in the Dutch. By the way, I completely did not heed to Beiluf's words. I'm doing even more chess now. Okay, so knight d5, takes, knight here, then queen trade, queen h6, very typical, knight c4, remaneuvering to the c4 square to apply pressure to the center, bishop d7, connecting rooks, maybe possibly intending b5, but that would weaken, that would allow knight a5, knight c6, so maybe not. Okay, e4, f4, typical reaction in the center. Here is probably a very critical decision. I don't think there is much of an improvement over bishop g2, bishop here. And I like this all very much. Queen h3. Now here, takes, queen. I think here queen h5, 3. Yeah, where was I talking about he should have played? Yeah, I was thinking maybe this, then this, then I noticed this. Wait, actually that doesn't work. You take with check, so king takes, and just this, and I'm up a piece. Huh, that doesn't work. That's excellent then. Then f3 is possible. Huh. Ah, then here bishop takes g2 is much stronger. Now f3, now e4 here. Just queen here. Intending to get the rook here, but how do you get it here? It's not easy. How do you, like, okay, here, how do you finish white off here? Guess you have to play to h3 just to prevent white from playing h3 and to get out of this, because now the queen is hanging. Maybe the analysis can focus on the robotic shotgun dog moves. That would be too difficult to follow, unfortunately, if such a thing did exist. Malika Peace says, now watch Carlsen. Is he playing? Is he playing? It would be quite the funny title then. Then it would be some serious... I'm just taking a look at the Jonathan Schrantz watching Magnus Carlsen, Mark Esserman and M. Gordievsky, Blitz and Bullet, and then you have me not watching Magnus Carlsen. Look at this now, it's so funny, not watching Magnus Carlsen, and under me there's Jonathan Schrantz watching Magnus Carlsen. That's so funny. Anyway, let's return to the game. Yeah, okay, maybe we will watch some Magnus Carlsen. Just a few though. I don't want to stretch out the stream too long. Anyway, let me request the computer analysis while we wait. Or no, it's too early now. It's too early. Okay, let me work out what happens here first. So here, how do we win as black? Maybe it's not so easy, huh? Okay, I guess white will be greedy and no, not this. Though this is maybe possible, but it allows kind of bishop f6. Maybe this. And then we get these ideas, maybe. Unclear for me how to get the rook in. The problem is if you want to put two rooks here. Yeah, the problem is, yeah, you're never afraid of this pawn because queen h2 is immediately mate. By the way, it's not like white doesn't have defensive resources such as this. Yeah, no clue. Let's watch. Let's look at the computer, I mean. Look at the analysis. While we wait, maybe we can continue to take a look at this. Yeah, this should be simply much better, but for black, but not seeing a clear way. Like if you put your rook here, the problem is when it's captured. Maybe you can take back like this and then put the other rook here, but that takes like 7 billion moves. I've used the word 7 billion too often in this stream. Need to pick another crazy number to indicate how big something is. Noticed, by the way, the screen wasn't optimal there, so we've kind of fixed that. Not the screen, I mean the board. Yeah, we're waiting for the analysis here, so yeah, it's of course black should stand much better. Let's see the graph. Yeah, it shows a huge ass dip here. Ah, it finds something even better than bishop takes g2. Oops, we've all missed this. Knight takes h2 here, apparently. Yeah, because obviously, if king takes, bada-ba-boom, you win. And what happens if bishop takes, bada-ba-boom. So these are the simple things. So he has to move his queen. Bishop takes f4, there's just knight takes f3 with check. So he has to move the queen. And now takes, and he takes the rook. Okay. Yeah, that's something we missed. Okay, but still I'm interested in the position after bishop takes g2. Hello, Dr1000IQ. In the chat, we're analyzing this game. By the way, a small interview, I guess, for you. Why did you stop playing these d4 setups against the Dutch? Why are you allowing e5 in these positions? I don't know. Yeah, so here, queen h6. I like g5 here. g5. That's of course, I mean, black is going all out on an attack. So that's not, and maybe you intend some g4, f3. So it's not crazy, of course. It is crazy, but it's not unfathomable. Yeah, so this reaction was very good. Let's take a look at bishop takes g2. So let's see what the engine has to say. It doesn't consider that this is so bad. So f3. It wants to play a piece down. Okay. It wants to play a piece down. Yeah, I mean, there are some positional trumps for white, and yeah, how many pawns is this? 2 pawns. And these pawns are very scary. Yeah, okay. What about the position we were looking at, though? Here. Queen takes g2. f3. Queen h1. So not queen h3. Because of e6. Just here to be able to take. But I didn't like... Hold on. I didn't like queen h3. e6. I thought maybe this. Just rook a3 and you want to pick up the pawn. Okay, very concrete by the engine. It wants to go queen g6. Threatening e4. If that's not defended, what does he play? He just takes e4. Okay. And if takes knight d2. There's rook a e8, mounting further pressure. Alright. So he missed this opportunity, and after takes, there was taking here. Why is that so strong? Help? I guess after bishop takes, you take with the king maintaining this, and now the knight has to move and takes, hitting the queen and the knight, and if queen here. Wait, there's queen h2, mate, what am I talking about? You studied the b4 and b4 and c5 setup? What's the b4 and c5 setup? You mean, oh, you mean the setup I played against you? Thought you were talking about. Yeah, I'm dropping frames because of the engine, huh? I just, yeah, 5 frames per second. Okay, is it good now? I think it should be good now. It should be fine. So g takes f4. Okay, from the chat, I think you guys are still in the past, so to say. So I'm already in this position. We're seeing g takes f4. Why is that so strong? I do not get it. Okay, maybe bishop takes g2 and queen takes g2. Yeah, now with this, just h3. Okay, yeah, that's the reason. Anyway, that wasn't played, and here he could have taken. Okay, why? Why is taking good here? I guess because you have f3 check. f3 check, maybe this. My thinking was that maybe this is possible. Yeah, this would be possible even here. Yeah, and that seems slightly better for black. Simply up a pawn, right? Yeah. Okay, so missed opportunity there for Joe. He still wanted to go for the attack, but here it's too little too late. Yeah, after here, after knight h6, your pieces are kind of not so well placed. Yeah, queen f3 was not good at all. Yeah, so Dr1000IQ, why didn't you, in this position, prevent e5 by playing d4 here? To prevent e5. I was liking the positions you were getting after e6. Why didn't you do that? And by the way, when you were talking about wow, Magnus reached a new rating record. Oh, shizzles. Yeah, this is false advertisement right now. Not watching Magnus Carlsen, but I'm watching Magnus Carlsen. Well, I'm not watching him for a lot of time. That's what I... Okay, this is some really strange opening. Why not bishop c3? Bishop c3 now? He doesn't want to play bishop c3 for some reason. Well, the thing is, I can't really fault Carlsen. Bishop e3, yeah, intending bishop c5. Yes, very strong positional move. Blocking in the dark squared bishop, the light squared bishop here. e6. Oh, this structure is really trash. Yeah, okay. Okay, Dr1000IQ. We'll have to see for our next match. Which won't be happening for a while, mind you. Yeah, Magnus, I think 3291. This is the highest bullet rating on Lichess. This is a new rating record. We're witnessing history, my friends. But history gets rewritten every day, so why do we care about history? Look at the time. And why is this? Why is there an FM with a 2900 rating, by the way? Is this one of those 2500 rated FMs in classical? Who's basically who's basically one norm away from making Grandmaster? Oops, I went into his profile by mistake. Yeah, but he's rated 2400 blitz. 2400? Seriously? With 144 games, maybe he's a bit stronger than that. Maybe he's like 2600 blitz. Because I'm 2400 blitz and I'm never reaching 2900 bullet, I mean. And blitz. Who knows? Maybe I will someday. Let's not be too negative. Keep some thread of positivity. 3300 bullet has never been achieved on Lichess, actually. Watching Carlsen is really fun, unfortunately. Let me change the title so that no false advertisement takes place. Whoops. His title changes will have everyone confused. Maybe he doesn't play a lot of blitz. Yeah, that's possible. That's what I was talking about there. I was saying that maybe maybe he's played 144 games and maybe it's not enough. Like he's a bit stronger than that, but if he's a bit underrated, so like yeah, maybe he's 2600 blitz or something. Just really impressive, but 2600 blitz to yeah, you could maybe get 2900 bullet with that. Look at this, rook takes f6. You know what this is called? This is the Alekhine sacrifice. If you've watched that video by Suren. Okay, let's get back the sound. Magnus going for some weird Fianchetto setup. Okay, preparing e5. That's kind of prevented. Yeah, this is too weakening for white, I think. Standard reaction, but a bit too weakening. You maintain this tension you don't want to take because knight takes will be a bit annoying. You want always a pawn controlling the square. Now that's exactly what happens. f6 making use of the pin. Now you intend some knight e6. Not even that. Yeah, I was maybe expecting knight e6. That did not occur. Now knight e4 is possible. Okay, simply trying to round up the pawn here. That doesn't seem like it's going to get round up though. Yeah, knight d4 is a very strong move. Okay, knight e4. The queen nicely protects anything on e4, so that's good. Okay, white is insinuating some rook g3, but that's not possible because knight takes g3 easily covers that. Okay, now he falls for the fork, but of course he's still doing quite alright. The pawn is getting weaker. Everything works out tactically, of course. This is Magnus. d3, yeah, okay, getting out of bishop h6, very clever, very quick as well. Now a very nice skewer. Or what is that? when it's two rooks. IJH, what's up, man? You missed out. A chess war. Yeah, it looks like he's going to get it. Knight f2 mate, crushing. Double adoption. He's there and didn't have the quick reflexes to just mute the mic, so just pulled it out of the cord there. IGH, how do you lower the FPS? I really forgot. It should be in settings, right? Should be in settings, but where? The Patrick, wow. You're in my stream, man. Awesome. Hello, the Patrick. The Patrick is an awesome streamer. Everyone should check out. Everyone in the chat, please check out the Patrick. He has a really nice style of streaming. Funny new stream title, yeah. That's right, G-Lad. Is it an output? Video bitrate, yeah. I can maybe lower it to like 600. That should be better. Is it working now? And the chat, please check out the Patrick. He has a really nice style of streaming. Yeah, it should be working. Okay, wow, he makes it. Oh, come on, we had 3,300. 3,300. He made it to 3,300, guys. Hot tamales. He's still going on. Is he? What's going on? No, I just returned to the start of the game. Wait, now my stream is even worse after lowering the bitrate. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have messed with that. I should resume the bitrate for now, I guess, because this made it worse. Resume, I mean return it to what it was. 750, yeah, okay. So the queen, with the queen d6 candy, his patented queen d6 candy, he's been playing it so often now. Just maneuvering the pieces, trying to make use of this. It's not an isolated pawn, but it's becoming one, basically, due to the offsetting of these pawns. And now h5 is picked up. Very nice technique. Up 2 pawns now. Is it 3? It's 3 now. It's basically up a piece. And yeah, now it's up even more. Up 4 pawns. And simply picking up the knight. Wow, beautiful technique. Ah, you did Dr1000IQ, because it was 2-7, now it's 7-2 for you. That's right. Kapow. That's the best emoji actually for the what had just happened. 3300. Look at Magnus. Guys, look at this. 3300. Alireza is online. Huh. And Alireza with 3200. Might we see a match between these two? Should I wait for them? Maybe they'll play. Carlson has been going haywire on this chess thing. You know what? He's really good. He might make it pro one day. To repeat a joke that's been said a billion times. Yeah, they're going a chess war. Maybe we should add Carlson and Alireza to our chess wars group. Okay. I guess we'll wait. Let's count to 15. We'll see if they'll play. And if they do end up playing, I'll be back, I guess. So let's count to 15. 15, 14, 13, 12, 10. Did I just say 12, 10? I counted it bullet-wise. I just skipped the number because, you know, my brain works faster than my mouth. Yeah. Okay, it's 15 seconds. Yeah. If they'll be back, they'll be back. So... a very, very smart comment by the Patrick. Very shrewd comment. I find it curious MC plays on leeches considering he owns 51% of chess24. And Gilad with the very witty but true remark goes to show how bad chess24 is. Yeah, it's unplayable there, unfortunately. The lag compensation on chess24 is basically non-existent. So if he wants to get his bullet fix, he has to play on leeches. Chess.com doesn't even compare. At chess24 there is basically zero lag compensation. Yeah, so on that very positive note, acknowledging the virtues of leeches, I shall end the stream. And if Magnus and Alireza are going to play, I'll probably stream a bit of that. Maybe not all, because if they're going to play, they're probably going to play till the morning. And I have no problems with that. I'll probably watch it till the morning, but streaming is tiring. Alright, take care guys, bye.